Okay, so right now I'm talking to the chimney inspector, and I want to point out the importance of this because in every home inspection I do, I clearly disclaim a fireplace because these guys need to get in here and take a close look. By opening up all these trim pieces, running through it with a scope, sometimes when they need it, there's a lot of other issues. So right now, we'll let Shane take over and explain what he just found.
Okay, so I came on, wall switch is over here on the left. I hit the wall switch, it did not fire up. The gas is active. So opening it up, I found that they routed it to a 4-pack of AA batteries. So it's running on battery control, which is fine, it's a millivolt. But what I also found once I opened the inside up is it's got a live Romex. Usually there's going to be an outlet in there and it'll have a plug with a receiver. But in this case, you can look underneath the valve and you actually see the wire is open and exposed underneath. And you can see the arcing from when I tested it. I got a nice little spark out of it right underneath the gas pipe. Not to mention, if the chassis was touched with that,
It's hot right now.
yep, you would have the same thing. The entire firebox would be hot or your gas pipe would be hot. Now, as a secondary note, there should also be a key valve. It's part of the California plumbing code. You have to have a shutoff valve besides the service valve.
Right.
Because the homeowner doesn't go inside here to shut it off if there's an emergency.
Correct.
The way the plumbing code is written is if the firebox can be lifted without disturbing the service valve, you don't need the key shutoff.
The key shutoff is typically the round thing you see in the wall, whether it's over here or right on the front of the mantle.
That is right, exactly. So we got a few things to address, a few other points inside that I found with the way the vent was cut. You can see all the construction debris. Even though this is 3 years old, this should have all been cleared out when it was initially installed.
And you can see, look at all that Romex in there. And there's an open junction box where it's coming out of, and that's just, that is just flat out careless work.
That's right, that's where there should be an outlet. So they have the junction box, but no outlet.
Gas and electricity just do not mix on any level. That is so dangerous right there. It's a very good thing this client called a chimney inspector to come out and have a look at this.
So when
that
I'm done,
may have gone unnoticed.
exactly. When I'm done inspecting it, I'm going to turn off the breaker to this side of the room, so this way it's not on. But they need to get an electrician out to address this immediately.
Do you actually put like a red sticker on it, like don't use or anything like that?
I don't necessarily have authority to do that.
So we'll just make sure that everybody knows before we leave.
Exactly.
That's a good idea. All right, signing off. Thank you. That was a great informational video. Thanks for sharing that.
My pleasure.